Hello everyone, and welcome back for the astrological forecast of April 2019 for the sign of Capricorn. Now Capricorn, today I'm going to be reading from you the same deck that I've been giving you last month, and I'm going to be using the 24 karat gold deck of Nefertari. I'm going to be giving you a 6-card spread, and I'm going to be reading thereof, see what Spirit has to offer for you. This is for Capricorn, month of April 2019. Please come forward and show what is needed to be said. Same card as last reading pops up, the Hangman, Wheel of Fortune. There's like 5 signs that have gotten that out of the April forecast. That same card, the Wheel of Fortune going on here. A lot of cycles coming to ends here. Ending a cycle. Alright, show us some more here. What's going on for Capricorn? This card shows up twice, the 5 of Swords. Someone has secrets. There's some secrets going on here. Usually this represents 5 of Swords dealing with lies and other things. It can also represent secrets. I'm going to look more into this. Card of the Lover. That's cool. Okay. What opposite polarity we have here. Alright. Wow. 2 more cards for Capricorn. Really shuffling for Capricorn. You guys had a really rough one my last reading. I'm trying to help you guys out. Come on, 2 more cards for Capricorn. What do we got here? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, that's good. Something good, something positive. Okay. You're making financial progress, at least, despite the social world being all over the place. And the final card, what do we got here? 10 of Cups. Okay. A lot of people got 10 of Cups as well. Okay, well that's positive. Your reading looks better. Let's just say a lot better than what it did in March. Here we are with the Hangman. A continuation of a pattern repeats itself here. Who's this individual? Like I said in your last reading, Capricorn, you had the Hangman as your card. This was you down here being beaten. And this was someone up here representing whether that be a partner, whether that be a person or affiliate or party that you were dealing with. It was taking advantage of you. That was just kind of just... I feel like with this continuing into this reading, maybe perhaps you're still dealing with this individual. Maybe perhaps you're still allowing this, but you're kind of just keeping your mouth shut because for some reason you thought it could benefit you. You thought it could benefit you for some reason. Really, that's not the case. The karma still needed to play out, and it wasn't your karma. No. This is the card of the Wheel coming forward, and I feel that, you know, you being Capricorn, the sign of karma, you're represented by Saturn, you're represented by that energy. With the card of the Wheel representing karma moving forward, I feel that you were in a position to teach someone a powerful lesson, to give them something that they needed, to give them something. You kind of felt sorry for them, or you kind of felt like, in a way of a sense, hey, I feel bad for this individual, allowing this person, this woman or this man to come back into my life because I feel that, you know, they truly may be genuine after all, or they truly may be trying to make a difference, but you know, you are a self-sufficient sign, Capricorn. Unless it's going to benefit you, then how are you going to take that route? You know, we always see those memes online with Capricorn throwing the money in the air. Unless the money's not there, I'm not in it, you know, in a way of a sense. So there's some reason here. There's something holding you back here. And it's that card, the Wheel, spinning, just spinning and spinning. And it's got you in a frenzy, and it's got you in this merry-go-round pattern that's just pulling you back. Are you really truly happy? I don't know. I really don't think so here, because I'm seeing you got here the 5 of Swords. This is representing secrets. Whoever this individual that you're dealing with has a lot of secrets. You look into their eyes and people may say, I don't like that man. I don't like that woman, or I don't like this individual. They got something about them. You look at their photo, you look at them, and you look into their eyes, or whoever, you know, you kind of just get that feeling. Other people, and you look at them and you're like, no, that's not true. Or you may tell them to shut up, or you may walk away from it because you may not know, or necessarily not in terms of no, but may not necessarily want to deal with it, or you want to you just want it to not bother you anymore. You just don't want it to be an issue. You want it to move on. You want to grow from this. You want to experience that reality of the original dream that you had with this. So you're kind of, there's some sort of reconciliation going on with a karmic individual of the past here, and they keep coming back at you, and they keep coming. They just keep bringing it. They just keep bringing it, but. What are you teaching them in this process? To say no, okay? That's the lesson that you're supposed to bring. But I want to buy this item, but I want us to invest in this. Remember to say no, Capricorn. Remember to say no. You were the king of no. You were the queen of no. Okay? You may have Aries on the other spectrum being the king and queen of nice, but, you know, you're on the other hand, and you're over here being Capricorn, being Saturn. You're the king of no, okay? That's your true nature. You are a no man. You are a no deal man. You make things that will truly benefit in you in the long run. You plan your future out, okay? But reality is asking you to come back to that moment of the now and realize, what are these secrets? What's going on here? What is it that I'm not being told? Okay, it's a right to be asking these questions, because in this moment of the now, you're just all over the place with this. You're just going with it. You're just allowing it to be. You know, you feel like it's not really hurting you. You feel like it's not really, but it's not benefiting you. It's compromising your happiness. You're just being stale with it. You know, you went through a whole holiday season of being the hermit and dealing with a loss and dealing with other things. And then you came back to this point where I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to let it be. Hopefully they'll learn. Well, does non-integrity learn? Does secrets really learn? No, they don't. They keep hiding what they're hiding. They keep doing about the business what they're doing. They're like the snake in the grass. They're like that Nine of Wands card going through. The snake in the grass will keep crawling its way back into your life. Will keep coming back at you, keep finding ways to try to get back into your life, but will just keep pulling you down in the process. You know, that boa constrictor. They may feel cool to the touch and nice scales that are pretty and everything, but it's just pulling you down. It's like an insect in your garden eating up all of your fresh vegetables and everything, and you don't want to put that that herbicide on it, or you don't want to get something to get rid of it. It's like, you know, it's like almost you're being too frugal about it, not monetary-wise, but emotionally frugal about yourself right now. Okay, what I mean by that, Capricorn, okay? You're an individual that doesn't really like to open themselves up emotionally, okay? Your feelings are your personal life, and your personal life stays with you. But it would not hurt you just this one time to talk with the peers who are around you, who are saying you look stressed, who are around you, who are coming at you and saying you look tired, you look stressed, okay? And you get upset with them and you're like, I know, okay? Does it look like I am? You know, that's all you say back to them. But you say that because of how reserved you are. You're a very reserved sign. You're a very reserved individual. You're very reserved. You're at that point where, you know, your business is your business, okay? It's not necessarily that you have a lot of secrets. It's just that you don't like your problems becoming other people's problems. There is such a thing as a waterfall of emotions, which you are not, and there's such a thing as a trickle, okay? There's nothing wrong with a little bit of a trickle, okay? The people who care about you the most, okay? As in this term, this can be your closest of old friends, this can be your family, this can be your coworkers who you are putting under the label of nosy, you know, things like that. They really may actually truly be concerned about you. And I feel that, you know, part of your realization is to realize that. I feel that you may need to open that shell up just a little bit. Just allow it to trickle out just a little bit. You know, speak, communicate with yourself. You're not really one to get back to everybody, but you know what? That's just your reserved nature, but it blesses you in the process to let just a little bit out. Okay, to the right people, yes, to the right people. It doesn't mean some stranger on the street, hey, this is what I'm going through and how I feel. You're not that emotional waterfall that just emotionally is crying and bawling and stuff like that. That's not who you are. But if you're at that point, by all means, you know, do it to the right individual. Give it to the right individual is what I'm saying. But don't allow yourself to be used in the process, okay? If you feel that this individual that you are allowing to listen to you is trying to manipulate you or trying to steer you or trying to give you some in that direction, then don't take it. You know better not to do that in the first place. You're very smart. You're a very intelligent sign. So there's something really profound out of this. There's a plot twist here. And the card of the Lover came up, and I was like really confused, and I was like, huh? I don't know why, but you've had this in your readings multiple times, and also I've seen this in Sagittarius's reading as well. But with your reading, you have here the card of the Lover, okay? And a definition of a soulmate, in my opinion. One who checks up on you, one who shows the respect towards you, and one who doesn't like to see you suffering, okay? A person who's carrying a part of your burden on their own shoulders, but doesn't necessarily have to carry all of it, but is helping you fight for it, helping you fight through it, helping you get through it, okay? They may be taking part of the load on it for you. And with the card of the Lover here, someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that this is, you're jumping from one relationship to another. No, this card is speaking more about that delegation energy. You know what? We are in a time period of Mars in Gemini. This card speaks about Gemini, okay? And we're a very diplomatic time, so maybe this could be another Aries, maybe this could be another fire sign or someone coming in, acting like the diplomat towards you at your situation, helping you find a resolve, helping you find a continuation of a willpower to really finally call back to yourself and realize, I truly deserve that happiness that I've been looking for. No, this doesn't mean go from one situation to another. You have to find yourself. I feel like there's someone that genuinely cares about you, that wants you to find yourself out of this whole stressful situation that you've been through. I feel that there's someone that truly wants you to find yourself. And what I mean by find yourself, okay? When you pull yourself away from things and you have your own point of solitude, okay? And you're getting to know yourself in the process, okay? A man cannot truly find himself then out in the woods, or a woman cannot truly find herself then out doing her own desires, like sewing or knitting or whatever it is that she finds as her pastime. She's taking care of her own emotional self-needs. She's kind of self-loathing. And I feel like there's something inside of you that you just haven't brought back up, or that you've been holding back on the back burner, and someone genuinely, truly wants you to have that inner peace, to have that inner moment. And they're showing you love, okay? You may come back at bitter towards them. You may come back lashing out at them for the advice that they've given you, but the only reason why they've offered that towards you is because they actually genuinely, truly have that heart for you. They actually genuinely have that feeling of family. I think my true definition of family is those that we feel that we resonate with, those that we feel connected to, those that we feel that we can trust, you know, that type of thing. I feel that you've kind of steered yourself away from that through all the bullshit that you've been through, kind of has made you a little bit of a bitter person. People may have come back up to you and said, you're not the same person that you always used to be, or may realize you're not the same individual that you've always been. You're not, you know, I feel that you may have gotten that a lot, and it's really, really been aggravating to you, annoying, aggravating. You can label it anything you want to give it. Really, truly, you can. But at the end of the day, the reason why that's there is because that individual or those parties or that individual pick and choose the loyal ones. That's all I gotta say. Loyalty and gifts can be given to you all that you want, but you have to really, truly be willing to receive. And that's why you get your next card is reception. Six of Pentacles is here, okay? There's a man here. He's getting gifts being brought to them. They're just being showered. This is abundance. This is gifts. This is, this can be knowledge, intuition. This is some sort of materials just coming at you, coming upon you, showering you, blessing you. Something is being given to you, but you have to be willing to accept it. You have to be willing to take it, okay? I understand that you've been through a lot. I understand that, you know, you've had so much going for you. I know that you're a completely independent sign. You teach a lot of people powerful lessons in the process just by being you. You know, you may come off as cold. You may come off as reserved, but you know what? You teach people patience. You teach people the ability to adapt to change. And you know, intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. You have that. You give that. And being an older sign of the zodiac, being the ruler of karma itself, you teach people really powerful lessons. You're a teacher in this life, okay? And that's also a really powerful spiritual journey about yourself. You know, your terms of spirituality, you don't really see religion. You don't really follow something. You really don't follow an algorithm. You're always that black sheep of the family that tries and does things differently. But you are the individual that is a ground. You are like that ground wire. You carry a vibration and a frequency that helps lead the rest of the world back home. That's your brightest aspect. That's what makes you shine. That's what really makes you carry things forward. And I feel that with this realization is going to bring you back to the 10 of Cups. That's a really powerful card. A very beautiful energy towards the middle or the end of the month here going for you. And I feel this may come quick for you. The 10 of Cups is here, and that's that sense of family. That's that sense of soul family. You know, again, going back to soul family, people that we resonate with, people that we have that connection with, that sisterhood, that brotherhood, whatever it is that truly may be. I feel like these people truly are expecting nothing but breadcrumbs in return, but all they truly want is love in return, just to feel accepted, just to feel that sense of family, just to feel that sense of connection. That's what's truly desired out of this. They're not asking to go from point A to point B so quickly. They're not asking for absolutely everything. They're not asking for you to dump your whole house out on them. They're not asking for you to open their place up to them. No, they're not asking any of that. They're asking breadcrumbs, okay? They're coming here humbly. They're coming here in a positive, uplifting energy with themselves, and they want you to vibe with it. That's all that I'm really, truly feeling and pulling out of this reading here with you, Capricorn. And I want you to let that sink in, okay? Don't ever let go of the value of family. Don't ever let go, and I don't just mean blood family. I'm not talking about your mom. I'm not talking about your dad. I'm talking about some of the closest people that have always been there for you. Some of the closest people that didn't want to see you sad or suffer, okay? Those same people that you didn't want to tell your personal hurt because you didn't want them to hurt. What is that? That's this card right here, okay? That's the 10 of Cups here. That's that sense of family here. That's that sense of connection here, okay? And it comes on strong, okay? But you gotta open up just a little bit, okay? That reservedness is really racing and enraging that blood pressure of yours, okay? You need someone to vibe to and chill with for a while that's going to just help you release that. That's really all that's needed there. There's nothing more than that. There's nothing being demanded here. Nothing comes on more gently than humbly than the 10 of Cups here. Comes forward humbly, accepting what is given. You know, the biggest lesson about this card is to accept the love that is given. You're a good teacher with that, okay? You're an excellent teacher with that. You teach people to accept the love that is given, but everybody demands so much more that you find yourself with. Who's not being that way? Truly go within, okay? Your higher self is asking you to go within right now and ask yourself, is that really what I'm doing with myself, okay? Capricorn, that is my reading for you, and I don't think it could get any more real than that, but that's not only what's and my personal higher self saying, what I'm getting through these cards, I'm giving intuition as well. That's how I feel about all of this. I hope you let that sink in. Namaste and blessings, Capricorn. And until next time, I look forward to being of honorable service to you. Take care and good night.